Walter Weigand was a terrible employee. He showed up to work drunk, if at all, and left his shift whenever he felt like it. In Edward G. Budd Manufacturing versus National Labor Relations Board, the Third Circuit considered whether Weigand's employer violated federal labor law by waiting to fire him until after he joined a union. In response to employee interest in a union, the Edward G. Budd Manufacturing Company created the Budd Employee Representation Association. Budd held an election for association representatives funded by the company and held on company property. Association committees negotiated with management about wages, grievances, and employment conditions. Budd paid representatives for time spent in association meetings. In 1933, an outside union sought to organize Budd's employees, alleging that Budd was unlawfully supporting and controlling the association. In response, Budd restructured the association. Budd no longer paid representatives for attending meetings or funded association elections. Instead, the association received funding through the Employees Exchange, an employee organization that sold tobacco and candy to employees on Budd's premises with Budd's permission. None of these changes were put to an employee vote. Budd treated employee representatives with remarkable leniency. Representatives came and went from work at will and still received full pay. Walter Weigand was one such representative. Weigand came to work drunk and left when he pleased. Once, Weigand brought a woman known as the Duchess to the plant and introduced her to some other coworkers. On another occasion, after Weigand took a coworker to visit the Duchess, the coworker got too drunk to go home. Weigand brought him to the plant, punched his time card for him, and left him sleeping it off on the table in the representatives' meeting room. Nonetheless, Weigand received 5 raises over time. One raise was part of a general wage hike, but on 4 other occasions, Weigand received raises, but other employees didn't. Representatives, including Weigand, were never disciplined. In 1941, another outside union sought to organize Budd's employees. Weigand joined the union and tried to persuade others to join. Weigand was seen talking to a union organizer on a street corner. 2 days later, Weigand was fired. The outside union filed charges with the National Labor Relations Board, alleging that Budd engaged in unfair labor practices by contributing financial support to the association and dominating its activities, as well as by firing Weigand for engaging in union activity. The board ruled for the union, ordering Budd to disestablish the association and reinstate Weigand. Budd appealed to the Third Circuit.